What's up, guys? It's Sunday, the 25th of August, and I just sat here and watched the sun go down. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the video that I made yesterday, or this morning, whatever time it might have been. For years now, I've been watching things shift and change, and in 2017, 2018, 2019, I knew that something was coming. Okay, and in the end of 2019, when I was really forced to surrender, like, everything, it became really apparent that something big was gonna happen. You know, when Spirit was like, just let everything go, just liquidate. I thought, why would I do this? Like, it didn't make any sense to me. But at the same time, I started asking for a space where we could get back to being human, where we could come together communally and learn things that aren't being taught in school, like different religions, ways to be mindful, ways to be peaceful, self-care, self-advocacy, life skills like cooking and drawing, painting, creating, because all of these things are being pulled out of education. And if you're not getting it at home when you're young, then you're not getting it at all. And we really have fallen victim almost to this society where we've forgotten how to do things, how to be self-sustaining and self-reliant, how to can things, how to bake, baking cookies, making muffins, making biscuits. Biscuits are 2 to 3 ingredients. Biscuits are super easy, but there are so many people who don't know how to do these things because we rely on these store-bought 99-cent prepackaged everythings, and they're not healthy for us. And we see it in the rise in cancers, in autism. And if you really look around at other countries, they're not feeding people poisons like we have. We are a developed nation of insanity. We're not a third world country, and yes, we have all these things, and I don't want to say we take them for granted, because we do. We use them every day, but it doesn't mean that they're beneficial to us. Not at all. And the thing is that there are institutions in place that understand this. Most doctors are not studying naturopathy. They're not studying every system in the body, especially family doctors aren't asking you the questions like, well, how are your relationships? What do you do to cope with different things, right? Normally you're in there 10 to 15 minutes and you're walking out with a prescription. These are intentional. Big Pharma owns our education, y'all, okay? They own the education systems, they own the doctors, and they own the hospitals, and now they own our government. It's very dangerous times that we're in, and if we're not cognizant of these things, then we're just living inside the machine. But the machine is not beneficial. I don't see most people thriving, and that worries me. It worries me. Tonight I was at the grocery store and they were selling oxygen in a can by the register. It was flavored, scented. I don't know. What do you call that? Are you tasting it? I'm not really sure how that works. But it kind of reminded me of the Lorax, right? Like, we had to bottle the air because there wasn't any trees left. But I don't know. Maybe. I don't want it to come to that. But I was reflecting on, I said something yesterday in my video that was kind of profound, and I was like, look at the clear bags, right, that we're taking to shows now. Now, I can go to the store and buy a whole bunch of crap, but the store can't give me a free bag anymore to take home the things that I purchased from their establishment. But I have to bring a clear bag if I want to go to an event or, a music show or a sports event. And what are those clear bags made of? They're all made of plastic, right? Because it's the only way you're getting a PVC or vinyl bag is plastic. And we know that plastic is decimating the earth. Well, why are we running out of oxygen? Well, maybe because we're not planting enough trees. A couple years ago, the Amazon burned, and we certainly didn't talk enough about that. Like, not at all. Desertification is another real problem. And we're over here making everything we can out of plastic and gobbling up fast fashion. You know, another reason our stores are disappearing is because everybody's going to Shine to order their clothes. And I bought a shirt the other day and I didn't look at it before I got it home, and it was very pretty, and I put it on. 100% polyester. What is polyester? Plastic. What are the sheets on your bed made of? Plastic, right? And what is plastic made of? Oil. So we're talking about we don't have enough oil, and we got to go to electric cars because we don't have any gas, but we're making everything out of the oil. Guys, we're our own worst enemy. We have to start getting back to basics. And that's why the technology makes me so nervous, because once we're under ownership, then we don't get a say anymore. And it's coming faster than you think. 2030 is really only, what, another 5 years off? Very, very quickly. So anyways, I don't know. Those are just my 2 thoughts for the day, I guess. My 2 cents anyway. It was a lot of thoughts. Sorry, I was watching the sky behind me. This is one of my favorite spots. And thank God for the earth and the water and for the ground, because I'd be losing my marbles. And I really felt like I have been for the past couple of years. Like, it is getting harder and harder out here to watch the news, to hear the things that are being said. The other day, Kamala was like, we know 18 to 24-year-olds make bad decisions. Well, if we're telling young kids to get out and vote, guess what? That's a huge demographic of voters. I don't know what decision they're going to make, but apparently she thinks it's going to be a bad one. I don't know, you guys. I don't think either side of that machine is working for us, so I don't know if it matters anymore. I've said that before. Alright. I don't know. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. See ya.